Hello. Today I'm going to talk about meditation, but before I get into what meditation is and how I practice it, I'll speak about why I do it and how it's benefited me. So sometimes I get trapped by things like, say, cannabis, and when I'm trapped by this thing, I'm a right little fiend for it. I'll often spend like 30-60 quid a day on the stuff. I can easily get through like 7 grams a day easily if I'm into it. But it makes my life miserable. I can't speak properly. It disrupts my flow of speech. It makes me more anxious, or rather it makes my anxiety more kind of paranoid. It's not so much that I get paranoid thoughts, or they're thinking about me, but that sensation of being centre stage, being looked at. But these things I kind of see as like God or the reality smacking my bottom for doing it, and the more I do it, the worse it gets, until I'm like, I don't want this anymore, and then I start trying to stop. That's where meditation comes in. I find that when I'm into the read, I don't meditate. It disrupts that as well. And so when I want to quit, when I want to stop, I start meditating twice a day for about 20 minutes, like each session, say 40 minutes in total. And I find it just drops away. It just becomes, it's like I start becoming more and more confident even while I'm still smoking it. So I don't think about stopping the weed, I just do the practice. I'm not in my head going, oh, I'm not going to smoke it, I'm just doing the practice. And then eventually a click will just switch in my head, and it'll be like, I'm not going to do it now, not going to do it today. And when I'm in that state, I can be surrounded by people smoking weed, and I just don't smoke it. And then after about a day or two, I start getting more confident, start remembering what I read. I mean, like, reading books and watching movies on cannabis is bloody marvellous, it's brilliant. It's the reason why I get trapped by it so much. But the thing is, eventually it becomes, you get this 30-minute window just after you smoked a spliff, where reading a book or watching a movie is awesome, and then you get this confusion and this stupidity coming in, and then the next day you don't even remember what you read. And so it just becomes futile kind of thing. I think in a sense I was using cannabis to maintain the old lifestyle I had, where I'd read the majority of my time. I could just sit down comfortably and read books for hours and hours and hours. And I think after a while the body's like, I've consumed enough, I want to start producing. And that's what my body was saying to me, but I was like, no, I want to stay in my rut, and I tried to keep myself in that rut. So yeah, I don't focus on stopping the weed, I just focus on doing the practice, doing something positive. Replace the addiction with another addiction. And then as the days go by, it takes about a week before I gain full confidence again and feel totally myself. I combined with the meditation as well. Meditation just works. It does what it says on the tin. It helps you to become more comfortable with not being comfortable. I mean, that sounds paradoxical, I know, but if you've experienced it, you'll know where I'm coming from, because that's what meditation is. It's about any experience that comes along. And the most powerful forms of meditation are where you focus on the pain, on the suffering, which is why Eckhart Tolle talks about how women are closer to enlightenment than men are, because every month they go through a period of pain, and that's an opportunity for them to spiritually grow. So yeah, that's why I do it. And then I also find it just makes me more comfortable with myself, more at peace. That's what it does. Anyway, and it's not so much to gain enlightenment. I don't think that's something you gain. Meditation will put you in a particular state, a state amongst many, and all states from the non-dual perspective are equal. They're just what is. But there's a kind of life that I want to lead. There's things I want to do. I want to be able to socialise comfortably without that fear that just keeps me in my bedroom all the time. So that's why I can't smoke weed. That's why I don't. That's what forces me to stop doing it. And then pushes me into things like meditation. So again, the feedback loop between me and suffering, or us and suffering, that produces growth. If you're a clever boy, that is. If you're one of the elect, maybe me. Goodbye.